spinning. I could do it all day.
I would throw.
Hi, this is Maria with No Lies with Maria. I'm here with Alicia. Hello, how long have you worked at CSCO?
I have been at CSCO for about 16 months, so just a little bit over a year.
What was your first job ever?
My first job ever was teaching swim lessons to little kids and coaching slightly older kids, but all swimming related.
Where'd you get the knowledge of all the swimming?
I was a competitive swimmer for 14 years. I started swimming when I was 6, and I swam up until my second year of university. I swam at the University of Calgary, and I went to nationals a bunch of times and won a couple medals and stuff like that. So yeah, lots of swimming.
So I'm guessing you like the smell of chlorine.
Yes, I really do. It's comforting.
Where is your favorite place in the whole entire world to go on a vacation?
I really want to go to Iceland, see lots of, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, there's just like, we were supposed to go before
COVID.
we were about to book it, and then we were like, maybe let's like see what this COVID thing is doing, and then we did not book it, so I still want to go to Iceland, and like go hiking and see lots of volcanoes and just like lots of nature stuff.
Have you ever had a nickname or?
A couple, like growing up and like from my family, my nickname is Leash, like a dog leash, but yeah, and then I had a swim coach for an entire year, call me Doug, because I have ADHD, and at the time I totally didn't know I did, but totally obvious looking back. And I would get super distracted by everything around me, and I reminded him of the dog from Up who would go, squirrel! And so I was Doug for a whole year.
If you could only eat one food for an entire month, what would it be?
So either burritos or lasagna.
What kind of kid were you when you were growing up?
What kind of kid?
Were you smarty pants? Were you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Definitely I was like...
So you were a bookworm?
No, though.
No?
I was not a bookworm, but I was like a know-it-all kind of thing. Like I hated reading, but like I like thought I was smart.
You were the smartest person in the class, and you didn't have to tell anybody.
And super competitive. Yeah, and yeah, because swimming made me really competitive. And like when I was 10, I won 8 gold medals at a regional competition, which is like sort of like the lowest level of competition, and I thought I was Michael Phelps. So.
Sorry for laughing.
No, that's okay. It's funny. And I was dressed up as Michael Phelps for Halloween, so I was like super competitive, like wanted to be at the top of my game, but then I grew up a little and grew out of that.
Do you have any siblings, and where do you fit among them?
Yes, I have a younger sister. She is 4 years younger than me.
What is your favorite thing to watch on TV?
Recently, I've been really into like adventure documentaries. Like I've been watching a lot of like mountain climbing stuff, but otherwise like anything like action-y, exciting, like I don't know. I got really into like Breaking Bad and Orange is the New Black. Like
when you were younger, what did you want to be when you were?
So when I was a little kid, actually first when I was like 3 years old or 4 or 5, my sister was in the hospital. And I really wanted to be the voice in the elevator that said, 3rd floor. So, yeah, and then I kind of found out that wasn't a real job. And then I wanted to be a pilot. And then I sort of went back and forth between pilot and a bunch of other stuff for my whole, like, until high school. And then I took grade 12 biology, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I decided I wanted to be a doctor.
And I hear you might be becoming one?
Yeah, I get to go to med school in a couple of weeks, so definitely excited for that.
Is your favorite genre of music?
That's a tough one. I kind of just listen to whatever, like pop or like EDM, anything with like a good beat.
What made you get to this place in your life?
Like working at CSCO.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I really didn't know a lot about people with disabilities and really have any desire to work with people with disabilities. But then in my second year of university, I had a friend who was just getting into this volunteer position for coaching weights for people with autism. And she was like, oh, you should do this too. Like, this is like right up your alley. I think it'd be good. And I was like, yeah, like I guess so. And I guess it would probably look pretty good on like a med school application and stuff. So I kind of was reluctant to do it, and I was really nervous and didn't know what to expect. But I went into it, and it was like I had so much fun, especially like getting to know all the clients and everything involved in that program. And then after that, I started seeking out other opportunities for working with people with disabilities. And now I'm here and I love it, and I'm really sad to be leaving in a couple weeks. But I'm also, thank you, hoping to be able to continue to work with people with disabilities in the future.
What is your favorite sport? You sort of answered this, I think. But
Yeah, well,
positive.
I don't know. Like, I do like swimming. It was definitely my favorite sport. It's definitely the sport that I'm the best at. But I also like really just enjoy doing other things that are a lot more social. So like I really like playing spike ball with my friends. I also like really enjoy volleyball. I'm not good at it at all, but it's fun.
How much do you like golf? Or how long have you been golfing for?
I think this is hilarious that this is a question, because I have gone golfing once, about 2 days ago, and I'm still very sore, but it was a lot of fun, and it's probably something that I would like to pursue and continue doing, because it was fun, but we'll see, because I think it might also be something that makes me get very angry, and it's also kind of expensive, so we'll see how much I want to put into that, and if I decide it's worth getting angry over.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color, that is a tough one. Probably pink. If you ask anyone at CSCO, they would tell you it's pink. I wear a lot of pink.
You do. You do.
But
You have pink cutlery.
I do have pink cutlery, and they knew that my favorite color was pink, and so they gave me pink cutlery.
What is your favorite land animal and sea animal?
When I was in the Bahamas a couple months ago, I swam with some eagle rays, like manta rays.
I thought you swam with sharks too.
That too, but separately. But the eagle rays were the coolest thing I swam with. They were like I don't know, they were just like so majestic and big, and like it was so crazy, and like we just found them by accident, like the sharks we were looking for.
Oh.
But the eagle rays, like we were like, what's that? And our boat driver was like, oh, those are some manta rays. And so he was like, jump in. And we're like, okay. And so those were really cool to swim with, and I think that would probably be my favorite sea animal now. But then my favorite land animal and my favorite, like my actual favorite animal is a goat. I don't really know why, they're just fun. And also, you know, like greatest of all time, so it's like, it works. But I don't know, I just like it when they like scream and fall over and like have fun and are like jumping around. And
They're pretty funny in
Yeah.
Ireland.
Okay, see, there we go. I should go to Ireland and see some goats.
What's your favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
Taylor totally has ADHD, and
I was gonna
that
go
fits with
there.
me.
There's a reason I asked this
Yeah.
question.
So that's my, that's probably my answer. But I don't know, they're all kind of funny, so yeah. Does anyone ever ask you questions?
Your choice. I've only had one that's asked me a question.
Okay, well now I'm gonna up it to 2.
Okay.
So, do you want me to ask you about your favorite color or your favorite animal or sport?
I could probably. Favorite sports, swimming. Favorite animals, giraffe on land. In the water, it's a whale. And color is purple.
Okay, I was gonna just ask you like the whole question, whatever. But I was wondering which one you wanted me to ask you.
Oh.
Just killed 3.
Yeah, seriously,
One
that was
stone
great.
there.
So that's fine. Okay, cool. Good. Yeah.
I think this was a success.
Yeah. Thanks. That was fun.